All right, good morning, everybody. I trust you guys are doing good. My name is Banks, and today makes it our day 12 of our trading challenge, where we get to analyze the market with you guys, and we get to look at the overall view of what we're expecting for the day. So today we're going to make it as quick as possible because we have our bias and analysis from yesterday that some have played out and some haven't played out. So now let's start with Xauusd. Now, let's put this on the 4 hour. If you guys watched yesterday's videos, I said I was expecting gold buys from the current area that it was yesterday. If you go and watch the video on YouTube, it's there. So, and that was what happened. But then I said that if we don't get continuation of gold buys from that area and paraventure, we have a situation where gold breaks past this low. I said it around 2862 region. We're going to expect the continuation of the sales. And then I said if we have a break above this high, I'm going to have continuation of buys. So for me, I pretty much stand on that. And let me re-explain what I said yesterday. I said that first of all, on the 4 hour time frame, we can see that market has been on the buys, which means it's been bullish and the buys have been quite strong. Yeah, but nonetheless, market created a complex pullback region, which means this is the all-time high that happened last week, and this was the complex pullback area. So I sort of knew that. Okay, market to come back to this area and try to react, which was why we had these sales. But for me, these sales that happened that got here, that stopped here, never came down to this region to break this low. Assuming there was a break of structure of this one, maybe it came down here now. We can then say maybe it came down to this area and then it bought. We can now say, okay, it has shown at least a similar sign of reversal on a higher time frame. So what you expect is the market should come back into this area and then do the same thing again. So you can have your stop loss exactly at this high situated here. You get what I mean? But then that was not the case, right? It was actually reverse. That was the case. So it never broke structure. So for me, the fact that it did not break structure gave me a continuous confirmation that okay, these buys are quite strong. That was when I had my own bias that okay, these buys are actually quite strong. If we had a scenario where market did not break past that area, for me, it would only mean that those buys are actually very, very strong. So what I then did was after marking out my bias like that, right? Simply I know that okay. So for me, if market should push up price to this high, I know it will be very, very risky for me to take gold sales. It doesn't mean it most likely might not sell, but at least something that could have given you an 85% or 80% assurance that to sell before has now been reduced to a lesser percentage of probability of selling. And that's how you trade. So from there, even if I want to take these gold sales, if gold should push up price into this area and I want to take the sell, if what I used in trading before is one lot size, because of this trade and I'm not so sure, I'll use a 0.1 lot size. I'm going to reduce my lot size on that trade by 90% so that I don't take an irrelevant loss. And if I make money, I know I just made extra money. But on a normal day, that is not the way I actually trade. Does that make sense? So for me now, I'm going to be expecting the continuation of the buys from this area, right? So if it pushes up price all the way to this high, it's two things. It's either it breaks this high, yeah, and continues to fly, or create some kind of reversals, maybe down a bit, then continue the buys heavy. But overall, I'm still expecting the buys unless we see a break below this area. So a break below like 2861 area can now signify continuation of sales, and that's just it. That brings us to the next pair. I hope that was insightful enough. For me, that brings us to the next pair. Personally, I'm still banking on US oil buys, right, at this area around 66.919 region. That's what I'm expecting, like the buys and all. But like right now, I think the overall, as you guys can all see there, has been bearish. Like it's been selling. And that's like the overall bias you can see. Market has been giving sell opportunity, sell opportunity, sell opportunity. So for me, I feel it's most likely might create like a break below 70.032. So if you just have a break below this region that is here, sharp, you cannot have like the continuation of the sales. But for me, you can still look at sell opportunities all the way down to this 66.980 region where I'm looking at taking buys at least. That brings us to GJ. So for me, I was saying that I'm expecting GJ sell opportunities for me. Because why? The buys were inevitable, but then it didn't react off of this area. It broke this area and then decided to continue to push up price. But nonetheless, as you guys can see, pushed up price. But ever since it got to a higher, a lower higher region, it's been struggling, got there and then trying to like push down price a bit and all of that kind of stuff. So it makes sense that we locate areas that show us supply and demand zones. If those supply and demand zones are broken, market can now continue the trend. What do I mean? For instance, now you have let's say a low like this now. Then parameter market push down price to break this low. Once that the low has been broken, you can look for a way to take a continuation of that sell pattern all the way down, at least bagging a few extra pips. How can you do that here? This is a low, no matter how much you like, you don't want to admit it. This is a low, but this low is also strong because on the 4 hour. So if you get markets to push down price and break below this area, yeah, you can take a continuation of the sales from the break of this low, the continuation of the sales all the way down to maybe like 188.774. And that's so you look for complex pullback areas, then you look for a break of lows and highs and take continuation patterns. Then that brings us to another pair, which will be GBP GBP so for GBP yeah, I'm expecting the sales, but the sales that I'll be expecting is not at this current area. I pretty much say I'm expecting a sell around, or I'm expecting market to react around this area. So for me, what I would be expecting, and if you have a break above that area, just know that GBP is going to buy heavy all the way up to this region. Once it doesn't react for sell opportunities at this area. And how do you do that? You come here, you mark it out. The market will push up price into this region. And then you look at sell opportunities from there. And that's pretty much so. I'm looking at good sales. So I'm looking at GBP USD sales from around 1.27238. And then if market fails to push down price from this region, just know that you're going to have, it might not be an instant buy, but you're going to have slowly buy momentum all the way to this next region. Well, that's pretty much it. So now that brings us to the last pair, which will be US 30. Sorry. That goes to US 30. What do we have in US 30? The analysis is there already anyways. So for me, I'm expecting US 30 buys from this area that I already marked, which is around 44,257.53 region, which means I'm expecting market to push down price a bit into this area and then buy. And that's pretty much it. So we've been able to look at the market overview for XAUSD for the day, GBP USD for the day, GBP JPY, the US 30, and XAUSD, GBP USD, GBP JPY, US 30, and US oil, making 5, right? So it makes sense that every single thing that has been explained here would never really make any sense if you don't learn the ability to take action, right? Which means you have to see the beauty in executing, and you have to see the beauty in starting from where you are. Honestly, I think most people, when it comes to trading, sometimes set unrealistic targets and sometimes try to make all of the money that they plan on making in trading in 1 year. It doesn't work that way. But then consistency, on the long run will make you stand out, right? I'm going to be doing a pep talk very soon, maybe Saturday, maybe first of March, where all of us get to come together like this and talk about trading. It's gonna be I'll have not to do a physical one, but maybe not now when I have the time. Because right now I'm so busy with so many things. So like when I have the time, I'll do like a physical one where everybody gets to come together. There's no analysis, nothing. It's just conversation about trading. Just everybody gets to talk. And you talk about your opinion. I talk about mine. We all come together, interact. We see if there could be food and drinks, and then if not food, maybe snacks, and we all come together, talk, and everybody. I think it will be better. Everybody feels better after talking about that. So psychology plays a very big role in your trading, and that's why I tell people every time you can give two people signals, and one person makes more money than the other person. Ask yourself why. It's psychology. It's a psychological threshold. Somebody can start the trade with the same lot size and not make the same amount of money because both of you might not close the trade at the same point. One person might decide to hold it longer, another person might decide not to hold it longer. But at the end of the day, everybody will live with the consequences of their actions. So it makes sense that you acknowledge risks and you are audacious because if you're not going to really make any money in the trading space. You just be touching little figures here and there, and that will just be pretty much it. So I need you guys to change the dynamics of how you think, and start with that little $100, $200, and then from there at some point you need to see how you can scale, because on the long run, it will not be enough for you. So if you see how you can scale from there, you scale to a higher figure, and then little by little, you scale, you scale, you scale. If you really calm down and put so many time and dedication into your craft, you would see a difference in the next 6 months to 1 year, right? So I need you guys to go this new day and have a change of narrative. And also we have the signal room and so many other things that can actually help you grow as a trader. We have our Wednesday sessions that we do. Then we have Friday weekly reviews that we also do. And then we're bringing in new features like very, very soon. We've been doing a lot of upgrade and getting some licensing for that. And yeah, pretty much want to see everybody grow. And I pray that God continues to help every single one of us. So see you guys tomorrow, same time. Bye for now and enjoy the rest of your day.